Welcome back to the AHL Daily, and here's your daily rundown preview for February 13th. Providence travels to Bridgeport. These two teams met in the first game of the AHL season last Friday in Marlborough as the P Bruins got the 4-1 win. Each of these teams is coming off of a loss to Hartford in their last game, and Jakub Lako had 2 assists last week for the Bruins last week when these two teams played, so we'll see if Bridgeport can slow him and the rest of the P Bruins down as they look to get their first win of the season. Puck drop is scheduled for 1 Eastern. And the second of a back-to-back, Belleville is in Montreal again today as they play Laval. Laval got the 5-1 win last night in the season opening game for the Canadian division. The Rocket got 2 goals from Joseph Blandisi, and Joel Teasdale also had a 2-point night with a goal and an assist. Puck drop is scheduled for 1 Eastern in that game as well. Utica is in Newark today as they take on the Devils as they look to get back to their winning ways after a week coming off of the tough 5-goal loss they suffered at the hands of Syracuse last Saturday. Binghamton comes into today 2-0 after beating Lehigh Valley on Wednesday. This is the first of 2 games between the Comets and Devils this shortened 2021 season. Puck drop is scheduled for 4 Eastern. In a battle of winless teams, someone will get their first win today as Grand Rapids travels to Cleveland, coming off of 2 losses to the league's first-place team, Chicago. Cleveland comes into tonight off of a season-opening 7-3 loss last night to Rochester. This is the first of 8 games this year between the two. Puck drop is scheduled for 4 Eastern. 1-win Iowa hosts winless Rockford tonight. Like Grand Rapids, as I said before, Rockford is coming off 2 losses also to Chicago. Iowa comes in off a 3-game series to Texas where they dropped 2 of the 3 games. Connor DeWar and Gabe Dumont both come into tonight's game with 4 points on the season. Puck drop is scheduled for 7 Eastern in that one. Wilkes-Barre travels to Syracuse looking for their first win on the season after they dropped their first 2 games of the season to Binghamton and Hershey, losing both games by only a goal each. The Crunch come in 1-1 off of a 4-3 overtime loss to Rochester. Cam Lee for the Penguins and Boris Kachuk for the Crunch each have 3 points on the season. Puck drop is scheduled in that one for 7 p.m. Eastern also. San Jose is at Texas. The review I did on the channel is pretty detailed, so check that out for a good idea about this game tonight and what to expect. It was a 5-2 San Jose win, though. Adam Mascarin and Riley Domini are both players to watch in this one for the Stars. Puck drop in this one is scheduled for 8 Eastern. Colorado is the last U.S. team to finally hit the ice. They couldn't get a tougher test probably to start the season either as they travel to San Diego to take on the Ducks prospects Trevor Zegras and Jamie Drysdale. The Gulls come into this game 3-0 on the season after sweeping their back-to-back with Bakersfield last weekend and then picking up a 2-1 win on Wednesday over Ontario. San Diego won 4 of the 5 matchups last season between these two teams. Puck drop is scheduled for 10 Eastern in this one. And in the final game of the night, Henderson looks to extend their win streak to 4 in a rematch of the Silver Knights' 3-1 win last night. Danny O'Regan comes into this one with 6 points, 2 goals, 4 assists through 3 games for Henderson as he's one of the hottest players in the A right now. Bakersfield are still looking for their first win and hope they can get a split here with the Silver Knights and get in the win column. This is a late one for everyone on the East Coast as puck drop is scheduled for 11 Eastern. And that is your daily preview for the February 13th AHL games. If you enjoyed, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more AHL daily previews and reviews.